upset people because I'm smoking a cigarette, if you know what I mean. They don't like me smoking cigarettes here. Can't get to that dumpster. Can't walk that well. How's this look? Does that look cleaner and better? It's hurting up in my groin and in this area right now. My landlord's gonna hate me. It's just that thing. What do you guys want to talk about? It's got to be like a topic I want to talk about. I'm trying to think of a topic. If I knew the full story, then I could talk about it. But I don't. Only the people that know the full story can talk about it. Come together right now over me. Everybody's got their own story in this life. We're just lucky to have these things called cell phones, you know, that God gave us. Yeah. So we know the whole story and nothing but the truth. So help me God. You know? That's what we wanted. The whole story and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Don't worry, AI does not have a soul. Right? It doesn't. It'll never have a soul. You ever heard of it? Oh, I know. We'll talk about that later, kids. I'll show you what the future might look like. They think we're gonna, yeah, but no. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be interesting. That's what we see in AI, though. It makes it look like that, but it's not one big data set. I have to give you guys a break for a second, so I think I might find a screensaver so I can sound like Aurora Borealis or something. I'm afraid of copyright. Kansas, a rodeo frontier. Kansas, a place to go where nobody's near. Kansas, stay here a while. Why would I like Kansas after all this? Where do you want to start a story? You know, where does a story start first? There's no place like home. 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 Wait a second. What was I going to think about? I was going to share with you guys. I'll figure it out. I was thinking of how to give you a screensaver. Maybe I can figure something out. What was I going to talk about? Fuck. Can't remember. Well, we have garbage here. I don't know what to do with that. What was I going to talk about? Let me think about it. Old man is losing his noggins, I guess. Fuck. Ugh. I was gonna look it up, I think. Wait a second. Let me figure out what here. I'll let you look at it. Hopefully God hopefully God thinks I'm hurt. The world doesn't, but he's good, I hope. Sorry guys, I didn't want to fuck shit up. Good while it lasted. I'll figure something. favorite thing to do with friends. I don't have friends. Like that. Maybe I do. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta make it. It's okay. That's how. Let's see. Trying to remember. What was I going to talk about? I'll make it so I won't get in trouble. It's alright. It's okay. Alright, screensaver. That's good. Screensaver. This. Remember, multitasking. There's severe heat. Does this shit work or not? does it play? Doesn't play. Do you have to do movable one? How does it work? Movable? Screen set. Live. I'm trying to figure out how this works. Am I supposed to or not? I don't get it. Am I doing something wrong? Probably, yeah. Thought so. Let's see. Oh, it's too generic to me. Twinkling stars. This looks cool. Ew, that's pretty. That's even better. Okay. Down. How's it play? I thought this was live. No, it's not. What are you doing? Just send me a message or something. So I don't get scared. Tell me what's up. Trying to figure out what I'm supposed to. Gosh, the hell is going on? Alright, this is about as good as I can get it. Does that make sense? No, that doesn't make sense. Maybe it needs to be higher up. Here we go away from the old and into the new. That's stuck. Ew, that's more like that, maybe? sometimes people think they're number one, but they're really not. I don't know what that means. I just feel like it could be better. Tarot cards. Looks. Yeah. Oh God, that's not it. That looks better. Turn it this way. You ever think heaven might look like that? Who knows? All right, I gotta figure out what I was gonna talk about. So, I gotta do some research. I was gonna tell you guys something about, I had an idea, but I forgot it. What was I thinking? I might end up just eating first and then thinking about it again or something. I'll find it. I'm scared. Oh, my joints. What was I going to talk about? I forgot. I was going to talk about something. Go back to my files. I keep having this weird scab inside my face. Weird. Well, I don't think I'm going to be voting for the next. Oh my God, I'm waiting. got around to doing my AI photos anymore. But, oh well. It's fun while it lasts. Trying to figure out which one. I might end up having to eat first. I didn't eat anything all day. Tired now. What do we want to talk about today? My food's starting soon. Sausages. I found them yesterday. I forgot about them in my refrigerator. What was I going to talk about? Totally forgot. Ooh, Kendrick Lamar has a new song now. How fucking cool is that? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, I might share it with you guys, alright? So, we'll see. Do I like it? Do I not? We'll see. We'll see. Oops. So, oh well, it's too late. Oh, all right. I ain't got nothing to hide anyway, so I don't give a fuck. What you see is what you get. Alright. All right. This is my review of Kendrick Lamar's The Prayer. I like the lyrics. I really do. Great lyricist, undoubtedly. The music, it's sad. I wasn't expecting it to be sad, but it's sad. What does it remind me of? Like, luxury 70s, kind of like, Dynasty almost. Like that kind of, I don't know, like the trumpets and everything. Yeah. I think it's trumpets. I don't know, but I don't, I'm not, but yeah. Um, it's very retro 70s. So, do I like it? Yes. Um, I shared it. Try it out. See if you like it. But it's different in terms that it's more solemn, which is which I wasn't used to from Kendrick Lamar, honestly. Totally different, but yeah. All right. I don't think I'm gonna do this Aurora Borealis thing because you guys keep saying everything that you shouldn't see. But oh well, you'll figure it out. It's an easy one, so not too hard. Let's see. We'll go back to. I need to check some stuff first. Yeah, it reminds me of like not that 70s show, but it's more like You know, back in the 70s where things were like glamorous, kind of like dreamy and glamorous. Dun, 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 stuff like that. Had that feel to it, very 70s. All right, I think I have to go high first. Sorry. Be back. Oh, fuck. All right, everyone. Oh. Sauce. Oh, fuck, I forgot something. You know what that is? It's from Joy Division, or I forget what. But Joy Division used it, and it's is it something like, I have to remember. Is it Fazio? No, something. It's like having to deal with like frequencies or something, right? Anyway, we'll get back to. Maybe we'll play tarot. I remember what I need to talk to you guys about. I have it saved now. Got re-downloaded. Everything reduced. Oh, my hips hurt like hell. Oh, fuck. Maybe I'll address what this is. I don't know. What do you? Fucking. Sometimes we have to, like, fix a lot of shit we fuck up. Ooh, look how beautiful the night sky. Kansas sky, this is very nice cobalt tonight. The color of Kansas sky is a bit cobalt, everyone. And some Kansas, quite beautiful. There's the frogs. They're everywhere. Dirty, dirty frogs. I don't like them. They're dirty. They cause warts. That's what they do. A lot of dirty, dirty warts. Yeah, another frog. Ugh. Yeah, I used to catch, when I started catching frogs when I was a kid, I started getting warts. And after that, I quit catching them. and a wartsman away in my hand. I don't know, maybe it's a viral thing. I think you guys will like the thing I have to tell you after I get done eating. I remember talking about this earlier. Look at this beautiful king scout. Yeah. There's no place like home. All great stories begin in Kansas. There's no place like home. Bleeding Kansas. Even though I think black folks could have fought for their home, but you know, anyways, they needed the help, I guess. Yeah, Kansas, kind of an odd city, or odd state. I guess it used to be a part of like the ocean, so there's a lot of odd like weather probably here as a result of that. Used to be an oceanic. That's what I learned in geology. They like pterodactyls and like all that crazy stuff, and like fish and big time. I don't know the whole, something like that. But yeah, maybe that's why we have odd weather here. Really odd weather, like a lot of heavy winds, hail. But the ocean used to be right here, right through here, I think. One's bitten, twice sorry, right? Okay, it looks color. We all get a book to talk about. We all get our own book. I don't want that book. That book is pretty bad. I don't know who wrote that book on. That book is pretty bad. think I'm going to eat first, and then I'm going to explain to you about the research. But I think the future prediction will be about AI and technology and what individual aspects of it be an artistic one. Yeah, do an artistic. Sorry, I can't get through that bridge. It's getting hard. What is Maybe I am. Crap. 8. Which Chronicles Salon Saturday. Last year, shorty. Let's hope so. Easier said than done to get moving. Fucking crippled, fucking retards. Alright, just keep me in here. It's alright. It's probably a better idea. Nah, I don't think it's gonna wear away. Oh, fuck. I'm hungry. Hopefully it's done with this. It doesn't look good. It looks ghetto, so I don't really want to show everybody my ghetto dinner. There. That's what it looks like. Not that great, right? Looking good. Real good. Is this Buddha jjigae? Looks like it. But American style, right? Buddha jjigae. Ketchup. And other things. Let's see. Ketchup, vinegar, sugar, lemon juice, hoisin sauce, water, soy sauce. All that in packet chips, eh? And hot pepper flakes. I think that's all. I forget. I don't know. Did I say everything? Soy sauce. Yeah. I'll have to see it. You might want to know what the future holds now. It's not going to be bad, I don't think. I don't know. I doubt it. I doubt it. Up after myself. Floors and I want to clean that up real quick because it looks disgusting. Alright, I'll show you guys what my kitchen looks clean. So I just tried to wipe it down. So here's my dinner. I'm gonna have to hop to it. Yeah, sure. Sorry, I didn't do the best job, but I tried. Wipe up the floor. I can't use the vacuum anymore. But anyway. Cleanliness is godliness, they say. Sorry, I had eaten chips after this too. I'll talk to you all while I eat. Like we're having a dinner party or something on a Sunday or something. My tarot cards. I'll do tarot later, but we can talk about other stuff. I don't know what to do. Just pull a tarot. Right before I eat, so you guys can. I'll read it to you. And see what happens, and then I'll eat. And y'all can have lunch or dinner. Sometimes tarot cards are just fun. They're not bad. Give you an insight. Not everything has to be considered demonic. Ooh, look who we have. We have these two. Guys, I'll read them to you. Actually, I'm going to put them. I don't like this ghetto setup that I got going. It still looks ugly. I'm sorry. No, it's not big enough. I guess you guys can look this up while I eat. listen to this real quick. It's not tarot. Vegas coming up. The federal government has your data, and there's not much you can do about it. Yeah, no surprise. Everybody does.
Spent years studying exactly this system. Faiza Patel is Senior Director of the Brennan Center for Liberty and National Security Program. She has testified before Congress on government surveillance and national security. And Brendan McQuaid is an Associate Professor of Sociology and Criminology at the University of Southern Maine and the author of Pacifying the Homeland, Intelligence Fusion and Mass Supervision, one of the definitive books on fusion centers. If you're interested in learning more, pick that book up right now. Thank you so much to you both for being a part of this special report. And Faiza, fusion centers, they were created after 9/11, as ostensibly as counterterrorism hubs. What happened here, this mission creep, to evolve into centers that do everything from license plate tracking to monitoring protests?
So fusion centers were created on the theory that local police will come across information, small pieces of information that when combined with other pieces of information could give the government preemptive information about a terrorism threat, right? Fortunately, there really isn't that much terrorism in the United States. And over time, these fusion centers suffered what's called mission creep. So they became, by and large, almost every fusion center, if you look at their mission statement, it says all crimes, all hazards, right? So that's pretty much everything within the criminal jurisdiction, but actually broader because it's hazards as well. So they have this extremely wide jurisdiction. The other thing that's happened in these intervening 20 years is that technology has developed so that you have larger and larger pools of commercially collected and available information. The stuff that leaks from apps, your location, potentially your browsing history, really personal stuff can now be purchased on the open market, right? This is the data release that people have been talking about for many years. A lot of that information now also comes into fusion centers. So you have these entities, started with a counterterrorism purpose, moving on to a broader purpose, having access to broader and broader pools of information, and at the same time, very few rules governing how that information is used, governing the quality of the intelligence they produce, and really very minimal oversight, because as you noted, they're state fusion centers, but they also have a very strong federal element.
Brendan, the power of these things is not just the databases, and you have pointed this out. It's people sitting together in a room and the informal sort of sharing that goes on. Can you take us inside those rooms and explain that?
So fusion centers are set up as interagency task forces. So there's two different types of fusion centers. There's like the Metro Fusion Center, which is run by big city police department, and then there is the statewide fusion center, which is run by the state police. They're just the agency that runs the fusion center. People from a number of other agencies work out of the fusion center. Local police, federal police, FBI, DHS, or HSI, DHS, Office of Intelligence Analysis, which is like DHS's intelligence agency, HSI, ICE, sometimes FBI, ATF, any number of agencies, including state agencies. You can have in Maine, there's Department of Public Health workers at the fusion center tracking opioid overdose. So in each fusion center you have a different mix of personnel. They all have for those personnel that work for different agencies, they have two bosses, and they're operating. They have federal police operate under different laws than local police. So you have a situation in the ACLU called a long time ago policy shopping, where when you have all these different government personnel operating under different legal regimes, then you can situation is. So, what can happen is if you need to access a particular, Homeland Security, ICE is trying to access a particular piece of information, maybe they could get it from the local police, maybe they could get it from FBI. And then a very important thing is,
can I just ask, Brennan, this is basically an informal information share. I mean, it's formal insofar as that these fusion centers are obviously formally set up, but this type of information sharing may not be sort of the official ask for information sharing that we might think about if we're not inside one of these rooms. So it's literally something that's happening is casual the right word type of a way.
Well, they were set up to facilitate, in-person, they have personnel deployed from other agencies precisely to facilitate, informal information sharing, right? To facilitate collaboration and the type of collaboration and information sharing that can happen in person. So let's get everyone in the room.
I see.
And working together. And this is smoother and it allows us to do things that we can't do at arm's length through formal procedures.
I see. Faisal, I want to go through a quick list because when you look at this list, I think it really truly illustrates the stakes. The Trump administration identifies things like anti-Americanism, anti-Christianity, extremism on race, extremism on gender, and opposition to traditional American views on family, religion, and morality as potential indicators of domestic threats, whatever the hell those are. When you apply this kind of a framework to a nationwide network like fusion centers, how dangerous do they become? Do you think governors are underestimating?
When I went overseas
what's happening
on vacation,
I think that we have to think about fusion centers as part of a broader network of information.
it always seemed like everybody was interested in what American culture was like.
You have Homeland Security, task forces. You just have like a plethora of these kinds of mechanisms, and fusion centers are one of them.
I always thought
to focus on them because
you guys are so
they are
closed
a
off
major
from what America's
potential
really
outlet.
like.
And if you remember, they were created for counterterrorism, right? At that time, the sort of counterterrorism threat was primarily Al-Qaeda or ISIS-associated terrorism. And in the early days, fusion centers routinely produced threat assessments that were about Muslim Americans carrying out innocuous activities. I remember there was one about a get out the vote activity.
I don't know if I told you this.
Actually had a very important report back in 2012.
I was sleeping in my cousin's room,
Centers were providing no intel value.
and I heard these pow, pow, pow sounds.
Collecting information on First Amendment.
And I run out, like I was hungover. And I run out and I scream to everybody, "Get down on the floor! Get down on the floor!" And they're like, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "There's a gun! Somebody's shooting a gun!" They all started laughing at me. I was serious. I was scared as fuck. And they're like, "We don't have guns in Korea. People can't have guns like that." I was like, "What? Huh? Are you serious?"
Data center projects, right? That's also part of the whole pattern. So you've got this pattern of fusion centers monitoring
And I laughed at
activity, costing it as a major threat, right? And sharing information about these threats with each other, with local police, with tribal police, sometimes with private actors, and with the federal government. So this is a very real, ongoing problem. Now you have an administration that basically says, we're at war with the left, right? We're going to use every tool at our disposal to go out and investigate and disrupt what they call anti-fascism. It's leaving aside the irony over there. It's, as you pointed out, a very, very wide range of ideologies, but it's also a very wide range of activities. So according to the administration, terrorism is not just actually carrying out a violent attack. It's also doxing. It can be going to an ICE protest.
Exactly.
It's a very broad definition of the acts and of the ideology.
Yes.
It's a range of people and viewpoints that are captured.
I think that is so extraordinarily, forgive me for interrupting, I think that's so extraordinarily important to underscore. And when we talk about mission creep, what you just described is exactly that. I think we've talked about this for about half an hour. I could probably talk about it for many more hours. We're going to put this online. We're going to continue this conversation in our online as well. Thank you so much to both of you, Faisal Patel and Brendan McQuaid, for everything you've done on this topic and for joining us today. I appreciate it.
So yeah, I was scared. Just like the other night, anytime I hear those sounds, it scared me. Because when I was a little kid, I think I told you, they'd invite us to these war games by the military when my dad was in it. And when the frickin' tank would just fire, I'd fall back as a kid. It was so intense, just the air pushed me back. So scary. I was so frightened.
You make experiences feel new again, if this is your message. This could come up in energy in the future, or this could have already happened, and this may be something you're aware of or something you're not aware of specifically. But if this is for you, you make things feel like this is happening for the first time again, or you're hearing a song for the first time again, or you're experiencing something for the first time again. This could be food related. Like I said, this could be somebody heard a song around you that they had not heard in a very long time. And because of you or because of your energy, you may have showed this person something. It felt like experiencing it for the first time. You may have made this person something. There's something about your energy, like I said, that this person is feeling like. I'm hearing euphoria. Also, I'm hearing nostalgic. This person may have not had the same emotional response I'm hearing evoked from them since they first experienced something. But there's something about you that makes experiences feel new. You make experiences feel new again, if this is your message.
They can't explain how every spiritual attack backfired on you, so they decided to create a conspiracy theory about you. So you've been getting attacked relentlessly, spiritually attacked, witchcraft, all these different things, but none of it's ever worked on you. These attacks always bounce off of you, go back to the other person, and you are someone that comes across as very genuine, kind, and because you have survived every attack, but you come across as nice, people don't think you're actually nice. They're like, that person isn't who they say they are. So now they're trying to plant a conspiracy theory about you to project some type of darkness on you. Some of you guys have heard the rumors, and the rumors are pretty crazy, but they're saying if you're able to survive all these attacks, and the people that attack you, bad things end up happening to them. This conspiracy theory puts you in a very evil light, and you don't even think that way. So when people assume that you're this evil, demonic warlord, it kind of just makes you laugh because you also understand protection, and you know you are a reflection to other people. So all these accusations that people are making on you, they're just letting you know that that's actually what they are. They can't explain how every spiritual attack backfired on you, so they decide to create a conspiracy theory about you. So you've been getting attacked relentlessly, spiritually attacked.
My foot. So I heard this story about Elon Musk. They said it, his nanny saw something like supernatural with him. I mean, I don't really know. You know, sometimes I'm like, in a vengeful mood too, but I have to kind of talk it out with me, like therapy. Instead of act upon it. Regain my frame of mind, if you know what I mean. Sometimes you get emotional about things. No. All right. I don't know why people think. Now that I have the film rolling on me, it seems different. Like I have someone to talk to. Who knows? After I'm done with everything and getting cleaned up and pretty for the camera after my lunch, or my dinner, I don't remember. Time is, I say Native Americans have a different concept of time. So I have heard. I guess French do too. Fashionably late. Does that come from the French? No. C'est la vie. That's life. Voila. What's that one where they say, I don't know. It's like things just don't work. When things just don't work, they have a phrase. It's not working out in your favor. Wasn't supposed to. Maybe it's just say let me on. Well, I'm running out of chat. That was a good meal. Guys. What are you guys doing? Told you not to. Nobody listens to me. I guess I'm the next one to go to. Oh. I'm the next one. People never listen. Fucking up. We all go. teach you guys something now. After I get done here, I get cleaned up. Who is it now? Oh, seems like nobody knows anything. We're all fucking confused now. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's somebody else. I don't know. Somebody we just don't know yet. Nah, I don't fucking know at this point. I went from one thing to the next, one thing to another. I can't figure out. I thought I was one thing, and now I'm in that. This is it. I don't know. That's how things. We'll figure it out. See what. I guess not. Maybe. I don't know. I guess I would have been, but now I am. Told you. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill. Maybe an angel that opened this. Angel that opened the disease seal. The disease one. I know I have a bad thing going in my body. I don't know if anyone wants to be near me now. What angel did open that? What angel opened that seal? About like getting sick, like what's the other ones? I'll have to look it up. We'll look it up. Alright. We'll look it up. Because what? There's like 4 angels, like no 7. No. We'll look it up. No, my leg's so fucked up as hell. Kansas nuts. Okay. And the angel opened first seal. What did the second angel open? I forgot. We'll figure it out. Famine and plague or something like that. I don't know. Disease, dirty water, shit like that. I don't remember. I gotta look it up. Which angel am I? What angel am I? Must be the angel of plague or some shit. Ain't nobody coming near me. We'll look it up. Bible lessons with James. How many, like, angels out there? There's 7? It's gotta be 7 angels. Isn't it called the 7 seals? seventh seal, the angel. I have to look it up. All right, we're gonna find out about the angel. Would you open the seventh seal? Well, who knows? Somebody looked angry out there. It's not my fault. I turned into the angel. Which one is the angel? Cause pestilence. Revelation. There's a couple of them. Yeah, the seven bowls of God's wrath. The seven angels. Yeah, he bore on the land, and ugly festering sores broke out on the people who had the mark of the beast and worshipped its image. Then I heard a loud voice from the temple saying to the seven angels, "Go pour out the seven bowls of God's wrath on the earth." The first angel went and poured out. Now, we'll get back to that, my friends. I was supposed to do something, but I forgot. I got it saved. Oh,